Hi, today's total body workout is going to start with a little dance moves. I'll call it cha-cha-cha, you can just call it a lunge. We've got about a 5-minute warm-up. We're going to start like this. Step forward, step back, step, step. There you go. Step. So even if you have no dance abilities to get you step, 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 step. It's a forward step, backward step, same foot. Or you can add a twist, or just forward and back. Arms are where they can be. Good. So the first minute is just this. Sometimes we march in place. Today, it's just a little lunge and step, step, and step. Boop, doo-doo. Now we're going to take this a little lower. So this step forward becomes a bit of a lunge. The back leg almost in like a curtsy lunge position. In 4, 3, 2, and it's low and high. Low, high, down, up, down, reach, up. So that arm starts to come up, maybe even both, to get the heart rate up. Low, up, down, up. Because next, even lower. It'll be a lunge, so the front foot stays front, the back leg goes back, and then it comes up into either a knee or even a kick. Always a choice, always options. So let's get ready to do that. Here's 8, 7, 6. We're going to get ready to go into that low lunge in 4, 3, 2. Here's that lift and down, lift and down, lift, down. Oops, wrong leg, down, front leg, back leg, up, lower, lift. This is a knee, lunge, knee, lunge. Just enough to get everything moving and grooving. 8, 7, 6, 5. You can take it faster or slower. 3, 2. Now the other leg. It's a step back, step back. Just breathe. Hopefully that raised your heart rate up a bit. Front, back, front, back. Because we're going to do it all again on this side. Starting with this step and back. And then lower. And then that lunge and knee. So you know what's coming. You know where we're going. How to pace. What to do. Here's 8 and 7. We're going to go lower. In 4, 3, 2. It's down and up. Down, reach. Down, both arms, or just one. Up to you. Low, low. It's a squat or a lunge. Down, up. Step, back, down. In a moment, that front knee comes up, that back leg lunges back. In 8, 7, 5, oops, there's 5, 4, 3, 2, here's 1, down, lift, down, that front knee, back leg, front, back, lift. It's that step, back, step, back. Up, down. Okay? At your pace, at your intensity. This could be high, or it can be lower. Last 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, march it out. Breathe in, breathe out. We're going to take these legs a little bit wider. So if you've got a mat, a little bit wider than the mat, I'm going to adjust. Legs out wide, feet out at 45. Hold it here. Take it down and up. Belly in, squeeze. Down, up. It's a breath. And up. Lower. And up. Ideally, the hips drop down by your knees or past your knees. The chest stays up. We don't hyperextend to get that back curve if that's unnatural. Down, up, belly in, spine long. Good. Here's 4 and 3. Last 2. Hold it down. Hold. Hands on. Get yourself low. Drop the right and up. Left and up. Breathe. So my hands are here on my thighs. Could I take this to a reach? I could. Right? Reach. I'm keeping my hips down even though I'm dropping through my shoulder. I can keep my arms here. Here's 3, 2, 1. Take both heels back, toes forward, hands to the floor, or on a stair or bench as necessary. Hips down. We're going to lift the heels and drop. Heels and drop. So, modification, if we can't get all the way down to the floor, I have the treadmill wall. I can take this here, up and down. So modification for finding that can't get all the way down to touch the floor and we're a little bit unstable. Because we can't touch, come to a wall, come to something. Now start to add the toes. Lift, heels, lift the toes. Make sure you can see, lift heels, toes. Up, down. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to ask you now to grab a chair or find something that you would be comfortable sitting down on. I'm going to use the bench here. So, actually, here's a chair. So any stable chair is fine. I'm gonna have you come next to it, sit, but not all the way. I'm barely touching, and come up. Sit and up. Light hand weights are optional. Raise. These are 2.5. Could you go more? Yes, as long as you're not sacrificing through your shoulders and your spine. Lower and up. Squeeze as you come up. Sit just above the seat. Squeeze as you come up. Reach, squeeze. Now you can add those shoulder squeeze, reach forward, shoulder, reach. Good. Here's 5 more. Squeeze and up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the arms here. Goalposts, take it down and up. Just a breath and up. Just my upper arm is moving. Keep the elbows right at the same height. Lower, up. They don't have to go much further than 90 degrees. Down, up. Last 8, 7, and then we have another seated exercise. 5. Very lightweight because after a while you're really going to feel this. 3, 2, 1. Weights are now optional. Put them to the side for now. You have them handy if you want them. The chair is stable. Remember, always use a stable chair. I'm going to take my leg up. See where my chair is. Sit down and come up. Tried it without hands if you need to. The hands to find, the hands to come up. Down, lift. If I needed to, my foot is up, I could put my heel down. Not much weight, but it's a guide. This leg is working. This one is assisting, very little. All right, or I could work to keep that leg up. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Shake it out. Give that leg a break, grab those light weights. Once again, 2.5 or 5. Arms are out here, like these are pizza or cakes. Lower, out. lower, out. Elbows in, arms outstretched. Elbows in, arms outstretched. Very light weights, purposely. You can try heavier, and then sometimes this starts to really strain on the shoulders. I'd say start with 2.5, maybe 5 before you do anything else. Squeeze, out. Shoulders are down, squeeze together toward, like elbows toward your rib cage. Extend. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring them together, bring them out. Forward. So arms are outstretched, and we're moving it in. Palms are up. Don't need heavy weights on this. Okay, a lot of postural muscles. So I'm pulling it in and pulling my shoulder blades together. I'm going to turn. And out. Bring it in. Together. Okay. Last 4. 3. 2, and 1. Bring these together, place them down. Remember which leg you used. We're going to switch. You've got the chair right behind you. Plant your foot. See where the chair. Move this one, not on my mat. I'm going to sit, find my chair, come back up. Okay. Just like the squats we did earlier, we're going to land as lightly as I can and get up. You may find that one side is easier to do than the other. Probably means you need to work on the other side a little more. This one for me is a little easier to do. Try 5 to 6 more. Lower and up. There's 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Grab those light weights again. I have my 2.5s. Once again, I'm going to hold them so they don't fall. Palms up, straight up ahead, and lower down. So the feet hip distance apart, strong abs, tall spine, like you're going to hand someone a platter and bring it down. Up and lower. Okay. So we did this laterally just a little while ago, although with a little squeeze and a bend. So we're going to try this laterally with straight arms. You can always bend the elbows if you need to. Here's 5. If you notice, I'm not leaning back. It is just in my arms and shoulders. So you want to avoid heavier weight if it forces you to come back like this. This is not shoulders, this is a thrust, this is a lift through your spine and your hips. I want shoulders. Here's 2 and 1. I'm going to take it out to the side, turn these toward my legs, straight out and down. So we had it palms up earlier, like pizza serving, straight out like we're flying. Again, these are lighter weights. You can always bump up in weight, but not if it forces you to like adjust your body. So what I normally see is first the scrunch, or I see this lean, or you see like this, like, I don't know what, bicep type curl, straight out and back. If you looked at the center of my body, it should not be moving or making any kind of adjustment for the weight I'm lifting. Just like a bird flying. Flap the arms and lower. There's 8 and down. Here's 5, 4, 2, and 1. These weights can come down once again. I still have my chair. I'm going to move it forward just a bit to give myself some room and maybe put a pad either on the mat or use the mat now. I have my seat here. I'm shorter, so that seat's okay. For you taller folks, I would maybe turn the seat the other way to put your hand here. My front leg is going to stay here. The back leg is going to come down into a kneel and come up. Let's do the other side. Kneel and up. The chair is here just in case, or I don't use it. One of the most common things as we get older is this inability to kneel down, to bend down, pick something up, and come back up. So we're going to keep working those muscles. If you can do it without the chair, do it without. If you need it there, it's right there. It's a little security. It's not, you know, I'm using just a card chair, you know, so I can't lean on it to get up, but it's there in case I need a little security. I'm going to show you, we're going to take this to a different level in a moment without the chair. I wanted to use this first, just so we have this confidence. Probably, and this, I also wanted to show you this because there are going to be times when you do this workout and you're like, I need to go back to something I'm more comfortable with, and maybe it's this movement instead of the next one we were going to do. So this is always a way to regress, progress. How could I progress this? Down, lift, down, lift, right? So I can progress it by not using the chair or by coming single leg from a kneeling to a standing, a kneeling to balance. I could even progress it further by taking my arms up. The further I get away from my center, the harder it is to work. You have to engage your core more. You need more balance. Here's 4, 3, 2, switch sides. So I'm going to place my foot, that kneel down, and leg up. I can do it with the chair or without. For me, this leg, a little more wobbly, so I'm glad the chair is right there just in case. I can take it further. Land lightly. I don't want this knee to hurt because we've slammed it into the ground. These muscles are key right now. Here's 4, 3, 2, okay. The chair, here, a little for my face. Okay. Light weights once again. Okay, do go heavier. I also brought my strap right here in case this isn't heavy enough. I'll show you what we're gonna do. It's gonna go goalpost and then over my head. So goalpost and then pull down. Straight up, squeeze down. Straight up, squeeze. I'm okay right now with this lighter weight so that I can come straight up and squeeze straight down. Reach, pull. Tall, and then pull my elbows toward my shoulder, between the rib cage. Okay. Up and squeeze. Again, these are lighter weights. So you're like, well, that makes it look easy, because it is. A little easier for me. You could probably even go to 5. You might be able to go to 8 or 10. But I guarantee that you start this way with lighter, get it a perfect form so that we're not doing, right? Completely up, squeeze. My body, this long, like think of it like a butterfly, like on the caterpillar part, stays stable. Just my arms are moving. Here's 4, 3, 2. I want to get more of my back. I'm going to take my right leg forward. My left leg is going to come back, anchored on the ground. Hinge forward so that your spine is neutral and your back is flat. I want to avoid anything nearby. I'm going to take it back and in. So a reverse chest fly. Reverse fly, they call it. So squeeze and in. I'll turn sideways so you can see. Squeeze in. I am as far forward as I can comfortably hold. Squeeze and in as low as I can hold so that gravity is working against me. Right? Gravity is not my friend right here. Squeeze. Here it's my friend. Here it is not. That's why the lighter weights aren't so bad right now. And up and down. I'm going to show you, we've got about 5, 6 more on that side. If I didn't have weights, if I just wanted to use the band, here's what I can do. Still here, holding the handles or holding at the base, squeeze and lower. Okay? So if the weights weren't heavy enough, and because you have these bands, and you've got higher bands, I can use a band, and as I pull away, it gets harder up here, and down. Here's 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to either keep using this band or I can use those weights. I'll show you both. I'm going to take this, lunge with my other side, grab lower, pull straight back, and down. I just took those arms wide. It's a very different movement to do this than it is to do this. That's how we've changed it. Back and lower. My legs are holding an isometric lunge. Means they're not moving. Just my elbows. Pull this away. Chest opens. Shoulder blades toward each other. Here's 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got a little bit more legs. I'll put this to the side. Give myself, I know, don't put a chair on a treadmill. There's a whole lot of fun videos for that. But I wanted some room here. So I'm going to take it side to side, side to side, side. Your pace, your intensity. Side to side, side to side. This inner leg, so the leg that's the inside leg that leads, is going to be the one lifting. We're going to do 4 knees up, and then side to side again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, here's 2. On this one, 1, 2, hold it, 4, 3, 2, over again, 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, over again, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1. We're going to change it up to kick it straight out. 2 more. 4, 3, 2. One more kick. 4, 3. Here goes. Kick. Here's up. 2, 3, 4. Over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch the hamstring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. One more each leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Side to side steps. We're going to do it one more time. First with the knee repeaters, then with the kicks, and we'll move on. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the knees. Over, over. 4, 3, 2, 1, over, over, 4, crunch, 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 over, 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 over. Very basic moves, but some coordination. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 4 more. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. 3, 2, 1 more. And then the kicks. 3, 2. Here are the kicks. 1, 2, 3. Move it over. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We got 8 more. 8, 7, 2, 1. 7, 3, 2, 1. 6, 3, 2, 1. 5. 4 more. 2 each side. 2, 1. Last 3. 1 more each leg. 4, 3, 2. Last one. 4, 3, 2. Breathe. Make sure you have some room. March it out. You got these. Take it up overhead. Feet plant. Hold it at a Y, but hold this as close as you can in front of your face. And pull. And pull. Breathe, let your heart rate come down. Got them overhead, as close as those hands, so it's not a huge movement, just a little bit beyond where your shoulders are. So you can see here's shoulder width, just a little beyond, just a little beyond. If you're out here, now, grab it closer. There. Just an inch or so beyond shoulder width. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One hand forward, 1 foot forward, and pull and in. Straight back. Step, pull, step, pull. If this is moving around, take it in half like this and pull. If that's not enough, and pull. Okay? We can make this so it works. Pull. Kind of like shooting a bow and arrow, right? And that hip. Right there. Here's 8, and then we'll switch. 7, 6. I want you to pull hard enough that you really want to just let it go and snap. Here's 4. I feel like we're sort of in the movie Hunger Games anyways with everything going on, so a little practice. Last one. Back and in. Switch sides, switch feet, start standing, and pull, and pull. Bow and arrow. Make this challenging. You ever done a real bow and arrow? It's hard to pull back. They make it easy, look easy in movies. It's really hard to pull back. And then I want you to focus right there in front of you, like you have to shoot a bullseye. Here's 8, 7, and my leg has to come back so I can get that pull. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, last thing we're going to do with this, before we stretch, is I'm going to have you pull this under one foot. I'm going to take that foot out wide. And again, so I can either hold at the handles or I can hold just above. I'm going to grab as low as I can, or what I need to, bend this knee, and, whoa, that was a little too much. See, you can play around. And pull, and pull. That's better. I don't know what I was just doing a second ago. And pull, and pull. So a little bit like that bow and arrow move just a moment ago, but you really want to try and grab here and then, like it's a broken or a stubborn lawnmower. And pull, up. So if this was too hard, and like a moment ago I was like struggling because I was being a dodo bird, so I could let go and just pull with one and get a little bit more. And it felt okay once I got going to pull. Here's 5, 4, 3, it's a twist, and 1. Let's take it to the other side. Now, any kind of that twisting motion, brace right here, like you're wearing a girdle, so that you protect your back. Most common injury, they're like, oh, don't twist. Hello, try getting into a car without twisting. Try reaching for something without twisting. You can twist, you just need to use your musculature as your girdle to protect your spine. That's the key. So same thing here, down here, and twist, and pull. Boom. Squeeze, pull. Again, I got the 2. You can take it to 1. If I was going to use these lighter weights, I can do that as well. You're not going to really feel that twisting motion, but you can always modify like that. And here's 8. And 7, that stubborn lawnmower. 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Step it away. Come on down to your mat. Bring this with you. I'm going to put this. Now, what you can do is, did I do that correctly? Yeah. So that it's not going to come loose. Okay, because the last thing you want to do is have this like spring up and slap you right in the face. So feet are together, hold on, and pull, and up, lower, and lift. Knees can be slightly bent, belly in, harder going down, because you're working against the resistance. Control, going up, because it's going to help you. Control, control. Slow on the way down, on the way up. Here's 8. Land as lightly as you can. If you're feeling or hearing that thump as you land, go slower. As if you're laying down on a mat with little tiny pebbles on it. Okay. Last 3. And 2. And 1. Stay down here. Bring those legs up. You can still use this and bring them down. Bring them up and bring them down. Bring them up and lower. Good. Up and as low as you can control your back. And up. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4, we're going to hold it all the way up. 3, 2, hold, out and in, out and in. So you can hold the handles just to control the resistance. Feet are flexed. Back is neutral, or if you're having trouble controlling, holding your legs up in the air, press your lower back to the floor. Head and shoulders are on the floor. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in. Right, left, out. So it's an angle, angle, out, out. You're almost like playing puppeteer here. Out, out. The arms aren't really helping, but you're holding it tight so this does not snap off. 1, out, out. Forward, back, slight angle. Forward, back, slight angle. It's like a puppet. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in. And out. Back press into the floor. Arms stay. How is this a core exercise? This is so much here. And your hip flexors. And your psoas. Down and up, down and up. Here's 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull those knees in, and here's a Pilates roll with some assistance, right? We can hold this, stay on the floor, up and up, and up. Or hold the roll, hold the roll. 6, 5. Make sure this is a good surface. I guess we should have said that before. 3, 2, 1. Undo. See? New goes for it. Legs are extended. Cross one over. Sit up tall. Opposite arm. Hug and twist. Ooh. And then bring it in. Leg extend, cross over, sit up tall, reach, and twist. Make sure you've got enough room. I'm going to turn sideways because treadmill. Okay. Lay down. Knees into the chest. Open the arms, legs to one side. Legs to the center and side. Back to the center, all the way over to one side, both arms together, legs stay together, both arms apart. And close, and open. 2 more. If this arm doesn't come all the way over, it's okay. Open. Want to see if we can get a little bit more. Back to the center. Other side. Open. Now I'm just doing 4. You might find that a few more just feels better. Go for it. And 1. Back to the center. Give that little hug. I'm going to roll over onto my side. All 4s. Push like my feet to the floor. Push my hips back. Reach my arms forward. Come up into all 4s. Curl the toes under. Lift the hips. Start to lift my hand and walk it back. Come to my feet. Let my whole body come together. Knees bent. Reach the arms around. Relax the hands to the hips. Come up halfway. Great job. Have an awesome week.